Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, throw open your windows and call out to your neighbors. It's time for John Perrotta's Comedy Factory Zoom-A-Loozah, sponsored in part by Artistry by Steve. Why? Because he's my granddaughter's favorite artist, and we have him on tonight's show. And now, folks, coming to you direct from a bunker in Baghdad, your host, John Perrotta.
Mike told me before the show he bought a flight jacket.
I did.
Almost $500. All he does is go to Twins Pizza at home. I said, what are you going to wear the coat in the bathroom? Where are you going to wear this coat, Mike?
I've already had it on twice today. Now, next time me and Stevie DeNuccio roll out, I'm looking sharp.
And feeling lucky.
And Mikey's got a shop hat. He bought that hat, too. He's spending money like crazy, Mike.
I love this hat. Now, here's the story with this hat. I got, look, wow, look at that. There's a frightful sight, boys and girls. I got this hat. It comes from Tartan Tweeds out in the UK. So I measure my head. It comes out to be measured large. So I order the hat, right, Alison? I order the hat. It comes in. I'm all excited. I'm like trying to push it down to my head. It doesn't fit. So I reach out to our dear friend, Brian Vincent. I said, you down at the bar? He said, yeah. So I go down there. Now, God was looking over me because he was outside. You know what would have happened if he was inside? I would have went in and had one. One would have went to two. Two would have went to three. So I gave it to Brian. Fits him like a glove. So my new one came in today, and I'm just loving it. I can wear it like this. I can wear it sideways like this. I look like a Scottish Pope. I love my new hat. Love it.
We love the hat. We want to see the jacket, too, in a little while, Mike.
I'll get the jacket. Absolutely.
Go get the jacket while I introduce the panel. Mike's going to get the jacket. We got the very funny, talented Bo Applegate. Thanks to Bo, he started us on Zoom. We had no clue what we were doing. Bo spent about a month and a half, and he finally got us up and running. Thanks to Bo. We got a former postal worker, comedian, singer, actress, author, Alison O'Donnell. How you doing, Alison? We're going to talk to her about her kitchen episodes. We got artist, comedian, deli slicer, piano player, singer. He does a lot of things. Steve DeNuccio. What's up, Stevie?
Hey, I'm doing well. Come down to the deli. I'll call your number 57. Step right up to the slice is right.
That's sick. Mike Cronin, let's see the jacket. The bomb, what is it? A flight jacket? A bomber jacket?
It is an official Mission 100 flight jacket. 100% lambskin weathered leather.
Mike,
and I got it from mypilot.com. This is the second jacket I purchased for them. I got another one. I got the flight jacket in nylon.
Mission 100. You have never been on one mission.
I'm telling you. I put this on. I feel like Val Kilmer.
You're out of your mind. You're sick, Mike. I've known him for 30 years, and I am qualified to say he's not a well man.
He's not a well man.
He's not well. He was the bad boy of comedy, long hair, dirty jokes, drinking like a nut like me. And 30 years later, he's the co-owner of Laughter and Hope Ministries, and he's found some religion. Totally different, Mike, than when I knew you 30 years ago. Totally different.
Absolutely. Praise God.
Transformed yourself.
Yes, I did. Look at this.
It's amazing.
I heard you were going to be buying twin pizza, Mike.
Let me tell you something, man. The day before the storm, I got on the phone with Grubhub, placed my order. I got enough food for 3 days.
Nice. Out of his mind. And then we got my man, Bo Applegate. I like the background, Bo. What's going on, bro?
Nothing much. Staying in because of COVID. It's gotten too bad. But I did have something I want to share. Hold on one second here. I found a picture of Mike. I was just browsing the internet, and yeah, here he is. He said he had he has that leather jacket on. And he's got that beret hat on. I mean, that's a spitting image of him right there. It's like,
there you go, man. There you go. I'll take it. That's a handsome man right there.
Yeah, we got
Samuel Jackson. He was the man. He was in Pulp Fiction, right? He's Samuel Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah, that was What an awesome movie that was. When I first saw it, I was like, wow. Pope, I haven't seen it. I got to watch it again sometime. You ever see that, Mike?
Yes.
Good family movie.
Well, I don't know about that, but I have seen it.
What's going on with your shows, Bo? I know you're doing what are you doing? One a week, the comedy Zoom shows?
I do many a week. This week, what do I got going? Tomorrow I'm on Zoom. I'm doing the Outhouse Comedy. It's a Zoom show with Simply Courtney and I can't remember Mary's last name. Sorry, Mary, if you're watching this. Then Thursday I have Hack Seat and I'm interviewing Marty Fiddleman. And then on Sunday, I start a new comedy Zoom show. This is the third episode where every week I go to I pick comics from a different state and they all do 5 minutes and it's like a half-hour show. So it's nice,
pretty
quick, done.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty. How many of those have you done so far?
This week is the third one. We're doing California.
So you're gonna do all 50 states.
You'll see that. I doubt that, but I'm going to try.
You're gonna try. You might pull it off because it's probably gonna be another 50 weeks with this madness going on. I hope not. Alison O'Donnell, what's going on? Before the show, you're saying your kitchen is 98% complete. You've been through kind of a lot with this kitchen.
A lot. Oh my God. Let me tell you, it was supposed to be done by Thanksgiving. Where are we? Valentine's Day is coming up.
Now, 2% left. What do you got left to do? Put a light bulb in? What's 2%?
You know, you laugh. I got to put a light bulb in. People don't think when they build these things. You know, I've got this really nice, they call it a pendant light, you know,
they hang down.
And you put the light bulb in. The light bulb's got these words all over it. Who wants to see the words? If you're going to show the light bulb in your light, get the words off the bulb. Use a bulb that doesn't have any words all over it. You know what I mean?
So I guessed it right. You got to put a light bulb in, and you're done. Are you serious? I was only kidding around. You got to put a light bulb in.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah. Where you gonna get a light bulb with no words? Can you find one?
I went to Walmart and that didn't happen. Home Depot had the words on the side. That's just as bad because you can see in between the crystals. So I miss Benny's. Remember Benny's?
Yeah, they're gone.
So we gotta find Alison a light bulb with no words, Bo. Any ideas? Anybody?
Try an Edison bulb. They're clear, and you can see the filament because it's a style now. But they won't have the words on the outside, and you can get them in LED.
Home Depot has one.
Yellow. My kitchen is like a white and black. That's it. That's what. And so
yeah, they'll go good with black. But you can get them at Home Depot and stuff. You're not going to find them at like Walmart and things.
Right, but what I'm saying is that filament is yellow and it casts a yellow light, which looked terrible.
Oh, it does?
I had to go out and buy all new light bulbs for my ceiling fan because of that. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow,
Hey,
Alison.
You know what? If I could show you pictures, the kitchen's stunning. It really is. But I'm up to, I want to say, about $24,500 on this kitchen.
That's about right.
A lot of money, Alison.
About 30,000. The most expensive job you could do in your house.
You know how much I wanted to invest in this kitchen? Take a wild guess.
5,000.
Close, Johnny. 4,000. That's
4,000.
I just wanted to take down the wallpaper, paint the walls, add some laminate. And you got to do the ceiling if you're going to do the walls, right?
So how do you go from 4,000 to 25,000?
Because when they rip up the linoleum and they find all this termite damage, then now they've got to put in a whole new floor, and then it's you got this new floor, or you got this crap for cupboards. Why are we going to paint these cupboards if they're falling apart? Let's just get new cupboards. And I'm thinking 1,500 to 3,100, and that doesn't include the hardware, the hinges or the handles, right? So there's another $100, $200 for that. And then it's if you're gonna do these brand new cabinets, why are you gonna go with Formica? You might as well get granite, right? So now I've got to granite, and now of course you need a new sink because you're not gonna put an old sink in it. And it snowballs. Well, you're not gonna bring your crappy old appliances into this brand new kitchen. You need stainless. Everybody wants stainless steel these days, right? So now I've got $4,000 of new appliances, and it just kept going.
Alison, what I think should happen when the pandemic is finally under control and we all can go out, I think we should have everybody that's been on the Zoom show the last 10 months, We'll set up a buffet line in the kitchen. I'll pay for the food, and we'll take over your house for a day. We'll have a buffet going all day. We'll have Steve DeNuccio playing the piano, drawing pictures on the side. What do you think, Allison?
You know why that's not going to happen? Because now I have this brand new hardwood floor that I don't want anybody getting any mud on. And I've got these white cabinets that nobody can dirty. And I've got this glass tile that I'm so afraid someone's going to crack.
Well, now you got OCD.
My granite. It's too pretty, Johnny. I had this old country kitchen, right? I could fling my muddy boots across the floor. Nobody cared. I could hang my dripping jacket. I could, who cares if like grease spattered on the wall because you couldn't see it with the loud paper. And now everything is just so white and impractical.
So even if we take our shoes off and just wear socks, not good. We can't
Gotta
do
take the shoes off, yeah.
Right. So we come over, we got to take the shoes off.
Be like, we'll take Mike's backdrop. We'll pretend we're in Japan. We'll take our freaking shoes off, and we'll have tea on the ground.
Yeah.
No, you'll go
Looks
into
like
my
he's
living
waiting for
room
an
where-
order at the Asia Grill.
Now that I've wiped out my savings, I can't do the living room. So you're welcome to do whatever you like in the living room. You can eat off the crappy room car.
So now you got to do the living room.
I can't. I'm broke. That was the plan. It was supposed to be the living room done by Thanksgiving. I mean, the kitchen done by Thanksgiving, and then the living room late January into February. But now that's an impossibility.
Well, you got a great kitchen. The living room needs to be. We'll just in time it'll work out, Allison.
I canceled a cruise and was going to record a Christmas album and come out with another children's book, and all of that is out the window.
You should have told Geraldo Rivera you were ripping up the floor. You thought that Hoffa was buried underneath it. You could have had him come over. You rip up the floor, and there's no Hoffa, but there's termites. It would have been just like his last episode.
The termites ripped it up for me, dude. I didn't have to lift a finger for that.
I remember when watching Geraldo Rivera was going into, what was that? He was going into Al Capone or
Al
something.
Capone's vault.
Al Capone's
Oh,
vault,
yeah,
and it was empty. They went in and it was empty.
And it was,
The
oh, everybody,
back hole in the basement.
we're gonna open it. We're gonna open it any minute now. We're gonna all this hype.
Everybody was watching. It was like Al Capone's vault. There's nothing in it, Bo.
No, I remember
Nothing
it.
in
I
it
saw
but
it.
a flight jacket with Mike Cronin's phone number in it. That was it, Mike.
That was it.
I love that hat. He's good. Stevie DeNuccio, what's going on in your world, brother?
Living the dream. I've learned, doing the deli thing is not really a job for the money. I'm there for the exercise, 24,000 steps a day. I love that. So I lost the 53 pounds. But you can write your own jokes. They make themselves happen. Had a lady so upset with me the other day because everybody's getting their food, because we're going to have, death, famine, and disease, and maybe 6 inches of locusts. She's upset because I'm calling 86 and she says, I have 66. And I says, ma'am, we're on 86. And she said, look, it says 66. I got the ticket from her and I turned it around. I said, 99. She got upset, walked away, and told the manager.
And what happened? What happened?
Nothing. The manager, I heard about it later. He says, you can't make this stuff up. The people are out of control. Out of control.
Yesterday, Stevie, with the big storm coming, I had to take Terry to Mass General. She has to get a shot every 6 months so I did that, got back. I said, the markets are going to be crowded. I got to get a few things for the storm. I go to CVS, and I never bought lunch meat. CVS has got smoked turkey sliced in a
Oh,
package.
you gotta be kidding. That's
Hey,
like buying sushi at a Cumberland Farms.
I bought smoked turkey sliced. They had little things of cheese. I bought some rich crackers. I bought the whole different wacky stuff to get through the storm. I didn't want to go to the market, so I bought my smoked turkey at CVS. Mike, have you ever done that?
I know that they sell that kind of stuff there, and I would not be completely honest if I said no that I haven't. I have. However, what I am also excited about is I bought an air fryer that came in this week too.
Nice. I got one of those.
I got a 6-quart air fryer.
So you got a new jacket, a new hat, and an air fryer. You can wear the hat, the flight jacket, and you can make some shrimp or something.
I've got just in the past few weeks, I've gotten in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new hats.
Wow.
Jeez.
That air fryer, does it come in white, Mike? Because Allison's looking for one.
My air fryer is a beautiful antique turquoise.
I've never used an air fryer. I know
They're
nothing
wonderful.
about it. Bo, have you ever used an air fryer?
I have one. Yeah, they're good on French fries.
Mm.
And what do you can make anything in this thing? Or what?
Bacon, French
Patty
fries.
would turn me on to it. She's cooking everything. She's cooking chicken wings, chicken, hamburgers,
yeah.
turkey burgers, French fries.
Yep.
She's making all kind of stuff in it.
So
Don't
if I
neglect
get an air
breakfast.
fryer, the diet's over. What's that, Alison?
Don't neglect breakfast. Bacon and home fries come out
Oh,
nice
yeah.
and crispy in the air fryer.
How do
you
I
got
do
one?
bacon in there, Alice? I love bacon.
Oh, they got a
Allison.
bacon setting.
Cook, I heard. My friend posts it on Facebook every day. Yes, today's breakfast. Like, okay.
Are they easy to
Find
use or are they
I use
easy?
it
Yeah.
with Alexa. Oh, I got better not say. She's gonna speak to me.
Oh, you know me. I'm not good with doing
They're
stuff.
easy to use. The simple ones are like a microwave. You pop it in, you say the time. It basically has high, medium, low, maybe a temperature setting. Yeah, you could use it.
Yeah, you know me, boy. I'm not good
It
with
takes
technical stuff.
all the thinking out of everything, Johnny Pig.
Well, that's good because I don't have much thinking left.
Because I'm the same way. I am the same way. I order out every single day. I order out.
I can cook two things. Tonight, one of my specialties, hot dogs and bush baked beans. That's
Love
my
them.
specialty. And the other one, I make rigatoni with Prego sauce, throwing some cooked hamburger in the sauce. That's it. That's all. When I was a bachelor, that's all I can cook. That's it. So I either eat out or have hot dogs and beans or rigatoni with Prego. That's it. Nothing else, Steve. I can
Now,
make
Allison-
hamburgers on the grill, stuff like that, but nothing else.
Allison, you raised your hand. So are you also like me? You order out every day?
I am. And you would think with like I'm not kidding, over $4,000 worth of new appliances, including a convection oven. I can't stand the thing. Everyone was like, oh, if you can do it, get the convection oven. They're wonderful. They're so much better than a microwave. I have my microwave for sale on Facebook Marketplace for $40, and I'm so afraid someone's going to buy it because it's like in my bedroom right now. It had like a little, a dorm room thing set up while the kitchen was being done. And I do not want to get rid of my old microwave. It is so fast and quick. The convection oven, I'm like, add 30 seconds, add 30, and everything comes out mushy because it's moist.
Keep the microwave. Don't sell it.
I'm thinking I might have to.
We bought a toaster, not a regular, what do you call those, toaster ovens?
I have that
Bought
too.
One of those.
Yeah.
Put a bagel in it and check it in 4 days. It takes like, like
Oh,
4 or
not
5
mine.
days to get toasted. I said, who made this? Who sold me this, number one? And who made it? I mean, it's nuts. It'll eventually toast the bagel. Well, like I said, you can go watch a movie, come back and you ain't gonna burn nothing in this thing.
Not mine, Johnny. It's excellent for, you get those little pizza bites or mozzarella sticks. It keeps it crispy, unlike a microwave or the
Yeah,
convection.
you put a piece of cold pizza in there and it does eventually will heat it up nice. It'll be nice, but it seems that I'm impatient, but it seems to take a long time. I don't know.
I reheat my pizza right in the oven.
Frying pan too. Frying pan gets a nice little.
New frying pan. And I just bought a new microwave. I bought a big boy. I bought a General Electric. This thing is gigantic.
Mikey, what are you shopping on Amazon 24 hours a day?
I went down to that one. Me and Angel rode down and picked up that one. We picked that one up.
I got a big one above the stove. It hangs underneath the cabinet.
Those are sharp. I like those.
I gotta
love
ask,
that.
John, do you
What's
buy
that,
all
Bo?
your appliances at job lots? None of them seem to work.
I don't know, man. I forget where we get this toaster oven, but if you can put it on Facebook, Alison, we'll sell that with your microwave.
Okay.
Bo, can you
I'm
imagine?
selling everything to try.
Well, we have someone coming in. But we have to let in. It must be Stevie Collins, who's 22 minutes late. We'll let Stevie in and see what's going on in his world, which is
I vote we
He works
bounce him
down
out
in Newport
quick.
now.
Stevie Collins. Stevie, here he is with
Is he
with his
called a
hair up
man
in a
bun?
little bun.
In bun.
His hair's in a bun. He can't hear us yet, so let's talk about him.
Where the hell
What's
did
he
you
like
get that?
the world's
Stevie's
goofiest
supposed to
samurai?
come on at 7 o'clock. He's coming on with a bun in his hair at 7:22.
He can't even look at us. He's so embarrassed.
Stevie.
That's not a good look.
Only on the Zoom show in Rhode Island will this happen.
Woo!
That's what's the
Stevie.
excuse gonna be. What's
Hi
the-
guys, I got it.
Hey, can you give us an explanation why you're 22 minutes late and make it good?
Oh
You
yeah,
missed
So
everything we're
everybody
talking
let you
about.
go. Send you home.
yeah. So right as I was writing, and then my girlfriend's aunt told me to watch her kids. So I should be doing that now, but instead I am here with you.
All right, now wait a minute. Where are the kids at?
They're upstairs. They're playing with like toasters and outlets and stuff. So I'm sure they're fine.
That's what we're talking about.
the problem? Yeah, you think.
How old are these kids?
They're 10 and 8, so they should be good enough to not. I told them to not die for like 30 minutes. They should.
When my son was young with his friend, they came up in this room I'm in right now, and nobody was watching them. And my son's friend used to shoot hairspray and then light it, and it would be. a
Oh
flame.
yeah, done that.
They
Ever
decided
tried-
to do it. They decided to do it over my daughter's bed. One spark hit. She had 50 stuffed animals on her bed. She wasn't home. One spark hits the bed. They go downstairs, play a game. My wife's sleeping. We were separated at the time. She's sleeping. I don't know where I was, drinking somewhere. And all of a sudden, the smoke detectors go off. They know right away. They run up the stairs. She runs up the stairs. The whole bed is on fire. The whole bed.
That's wild.
$100,000 damage to the house. But the fire department came. She calls me screaming, the house is on fire. And I hear the fire engines in the back. I fly over here. I couldn't park in my street. I'm down the end of the street. I run. Everybody's out of the house. And oh my God. So, Steve, you better watch those kids.
There's a
Yeah.
joke there somewhere about a burning bed.
You better watch those kids, Steve. If you want to tell them to come down, we'll put them on the show.
Ooh, yeah, I'm sure they'll like that. Let's see. See if I can
Hopefully,
grab 'em.
hopefully they'll be good up there, Stevie. We don't want no fire started.
Just leave them with a couple of slinkies to keep them busy.
Yeah, right. I
And
wish.
then that's just
Actually,
sketch.
they do have iPads. I fed them, and they should.
Oh, they have iPads. Don't worry about them. They have a
Yeah,
screen.
right. iPads.
Did
Yeah,
you see
they're
Mike?
done.
They babysit themselves.
Mike Cronin's new hat?
Can't hear you, John. You got to lean into the mic. Lean the other way. There you go. Now say it.
Can you see Mike Cronin's new hat, Stevie?
Ooh, yeah. It looks like he's doing. Oh, is it Robin Williams's golf pit? There's.
Now you
He's
missed
gone.
it. Mike Cronin got a new hat, a new flight jacket. He bought a new what was it, air fryer?
The air frying.
Air fryer.
And
Alison
microwave.
O'Donnell had 98% of her kitchen done. Bo is doing a show every week in all 50 states. He's going to do it. I know he's going to do it. 4 comics a week, all
Oh,
50
yeah.
states. Steve DeNuccio harassed an old lady in the market. You missed all this one. Now you got to jump in the middle of this while you're babysitting, Steve.
Well, he just celebrated his birthday, so Stevie can tell us what he did on his birthday.
What'd you do
Yeah.
on your birthday, Steve?
Very
besides,
exciting. I got sick, called off all the plans, and I spent the entire day in bed playing games with my girlfriend, and that was about it. Played video games at the aunt's house, and I just sat here and I slept.
That's a great.
Quarter century old. Woo!
How old are you?
25.
25.
Oh, that's a big
Yeah,
one.
so I'm almost out.
When I was Stevie. When I was 25, I was already divorced once, so I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, I
You're
got to
gonna have
catch up.
Yeah,
That
you gotta
sounds like a
catch
good
up.
program to be on. That's life accelerated. That's 4.01.
You look great for 25, Steve. You got to go back to your mortician. He's got to use a little bit more mortician's putty to fill in
Yeah,
some
I
of the
need to
cracks.
get whiter. That's
You got to get the dark eyes. You got to get them a little lighter. He's got the right makeup.
You keep
Stevie.
calling
What
him
the hell are you
Stevie,
sick
but
with?
his name is Linda. Look.
Oh yeah, Steve always has a weird name on there.
Oh yeah, I don't. I think Linda was from the last Zoom call we did.
Stevie, now that you're 25, you hit the last milestone, which
Yeah.
is now you can rent a car without paying the extra fees.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
rock on. Oh, and you know what I think I'm doing? Just because I got sick, I don't have work for the next week and a half, so I'm gonna go meet up with Patrick DePari in Austin, Texas. I'm just gonna drive down there, 2-day drive, and then just do some open mics.
Why is Patrick in Texas?
He moved. He's just doing comedy.
Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta hit him up
He
then.
started his life.
I went out to Austin probably 3 years ago. My son was out there with his friend for a little bit, and we flew out there. He comes in the bedroom. I'm so glad to see him. Comes in the bed. He had just left New Zealand. This kid goes all over, Bo. Leaves New Zealand. He's skiing in New Zealand. He comes in the room. We figure, hey, great to see you. He said, I got a concussion. He tells us about his ski trip to New Zealand. He was going down and he flipped over and he smashed his head in the snow, and he had a bad concussion. So we were out there. We wound up on vacation. We had to take him. So you got to go to the hospital. You got to get checked. You got to go get tests done. They say you got to do this, that. We spent 4 or 5 days out there. All we did was drive him around the medical facilities. It's like crazy. But he had a bad concussion. So be careful, Stevie, when you go to Austin.
Yeah.
You don't want anything to happen to you. You're a prized member of the Comedy Factory. Yes.
And he gets good mail. The rest of us get art.
I get good mail.
Well, isn't that how that started? You got a letter or something? You got mail.
Maybe. I have no idea. I don't remember.
I thought that's how the.
Alison, what's going on? You dating any nice guys or what? What's going on? You're my baby sister. I gotta check in on you.
I'm gonna say no. That's the safe answer. So, all right. I probably shouldn't say anything because this guy's gonna watch this cast later. But last night we decided to have dinner at a certain restaurant, and he tells me make the reservation. All right, good to go. And then today he calls and says, we're supposed to get together tomorrow. Why don't we cuddle up on the couch and watch a movie? And I was like, weren't we supposed to go to dinner? Oh, you want to go to dinner? Didn't you say? Like, you even told me. You didn't ask me. You told me to go for reservations. Is it me? I don't know.
I don't know, Alison.
Yeah, old, Connie. No, but you walk into a room and you don't remember why you're in there. I do this, but when I make plans with someone, I remember.
Okay, Alison, you're doing a good job.
We're not off to a good start here, Stephen.
Well, in a couple of years,
future for us here.
You know what you do? You have him come over to the apartment. Okay, we'll call. Have him go to the apartment. Say, I want to show you my new kitchen. He goes in the kitchen. Mike Cronin's there with the flight jacket, the hat, the air fryer, whatever the hell you call it, and his underwear. You just say, well, that's my brother-in-law. That's my friend.
There you go. That's it.
My squatter.
That's it.
He's renting my kitchen so I can pay for it. I didn't even tell you about the electrician, did I?
Hey.
What happened with the electrician?
oh no.
So he goes into the basement to shut off the the power, and he finds that it's like shooting water at him. So it's like my circuit board is flooded from the water coming in from the outside. That was 1800 before we even got to the kitchen, because I need
termites too that did that.
No, that was just whoever put up the motor mount years ago didn't do the putty right. And so the water was getting in. And he said another month my house would have caught fire, which you don't think about, something with water being able to spark. But yeah, it would have brought the house down. So it was a good find. But I mean,
Where did you buy this house on? Craigslist or what? What happened?
Yeah, I've owned it for many years and never put a dime into it. So I suppose I was due. But I mean, when I
That's
tell
not
you
bad. It's time to do it.
Can of worms.
Well, that's happening. I bought a 3-family property for my father back in 1987. He did nothing for like 30 years, and I went in there. You start one thing, and then it leads to this thing, and it leads to that thing. And we wound up getting a line of credit on the house and spent thousands. Had at the 3rd floor apartment, the window, I touched it, it pushed out. The window came away from the house. I'm like, I had to put new windows in. It was like nuts, man.
Yeah.
My father, nice guy, my father. Let me sell my kid this property. He can worry about it. He made me nuts. So for 5 years, all I did was bring guys who did what I could, worked on it, finally got everything done. It was like crazy. Then I gave it to her in a divorce. So what's the difference?
There you go.
You should have done all that work then.
Girls like to marry me because when you divorce me, I give you a house. I told the lawyer, hey, give her
Married?
the houses. I just want peace. And I gave her the houses and still had no peace. What are you gonna do?
Well, I
It
wanna
didn't work
marry you.
out.
That's what I
The
wanna
deal
do.
didn't work out, Bull.
Who used
Huh?
to have that joke? It was next time I'm not even gonna get married. I'm just gonna give her a house.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like a better idea. I don't know. I'm on 3 marriages. Stevie hasn't got married yet.
Hey, I could be your fourth.
When you gonna propose
I-
to the girl? You got a beautiful girl. When you gonna propose to her?
Years.
No rush?
This is the thing. It's looking good. It's looking good. 3 years, no arguments yet.
No arguments in 3
I just think
years?
that means
Yeah,
you don't
not
know
one.
you've had arguments.
Huh?
I think that just means you're unaware that you've had arguments.
That is way more likely. But yeah, it does. Well, also she's got like at least maybe different, but like very similar levels of ADD. So basically, all we do is just like talk shit, have fun, go to comedy shows, and drink. So
My kind of girl.
yeah, right.
I'm surprised you didn't set that light strip you got on the back of your wall there. I'm sure you use it with your Alexa, right? Give me a color, maybe make it blue or red.
What? I didn't even know you could do that. This is her room. She's got all that shit set up. Yeah.
Alexa, go blue.
You think you
Yeah.
should check on the kids more, Stevie?
Yeah. I'll go quick check.
Why don't you run and check on the kids and come back? I'm a little concerned because I've had fires here and stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Go drop a knife between them. See what happens.
How long you
This
been
is a
married,
game
Bo?
called Russian Roulette. It's very popular.
I think 13 years this August.
Wow.
13 years. And how many kids you got?
I got 2.
Two
Wait,
kids.
Yeah, 2.
You're
Two
gonna
that I
stop
know.
there, Bo? You're gonna stop at 2 or you're gonna keep going?
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. We had 2 and we decided never let them outnumber you because
Yeah,
that's when things fall apart. So
yeah.
we
That's
do
what
man-
I had 2 kids and that was it.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
Everybody always asks you, they're like, oh, you're gonna go try because I have 2 girls. So they always ask, like, you gonna try for that boy? It's like, no. That's how you end up with 7 kids. Because every time you're like, oh, another girl. Okay, we'll try for the another girl, I'll try for the boy.
Speaking of boys, Johnny, today my twin grandsons turned 2. So 2
Wow.
boys,
Yay!
2.
Wow. What's their names?
Jackson and Wyatt.
Jackson and Wyatt.
Which, if you look on, you go to buy one, a little novelty, a pen, jackknife, whatever, what the name, those are up there, Jaxon and Wyatt. When she told me the names that she picked, I was like, what? I like shoot out at the OK Corral with the Wyatt Earp thing and Jackson, who wasn't he president? I couldn't believe the names she picked, but they're like super popular right now.
If I had twin kids, a boy and a girl, I would have called them Bonnie and Clyde. I would have loved that. Would have been great.
Steve, you're nuts.
I've got 2. At 40 years, I'll be married in April 11th. 40 years.
40 years.
Wow.
Well,
I'd
if I
like to-
stayed married the first time, Alison, I got married in 82. So if I stayed married, I'd be right on your stat. I would have
39, you
38
would've been
years
married
this
30.
July.
Wow.
I got married in 82 and 87.
I got
2
married
big
in
Italian
81.
weddings, Bo. I had 2 big weddings. The first wedding, and then got an annulment. She wanted to get an annulment, so we got an annulled.
It doesn't
Of course.
count now.
That was fun getting annulled. Yeah. And
Yeah, I
then,
went to that.
so I had another big wedding in another church. And my uncle said to me, "That's it. 2 gifts, 2 weddings. You do it again, don't invite me."
So,
My uncle Vic, God rest his soul, he was a great guy, but he said, "No more weddings." He said, "No."
yeah, I was smart enough not to go back for more.
So the 3rd time I got married, we got married in the living room. Mike got married in the living room. Colleen Galvin married us. So it
In
was,
the living room.
In
like
the living
Colleen.
room. In the living room, yes. No guesting, just my daughter. I think my son was there. I don't know if my son was there, but just a small event.
I played when I had a
Small,
band. I
intimate
played in
event.
the living room.
Yeah, you played in
So
the
we
living room.
actually- They played. That was a club.
Yeah, it used to be a club, the living room.
Yep.
You played
I
in
remember
Steve?
that.
I played in the living room. I played at Allery's
Wow.
Engine Company, the Pelham House.
I love the engine company. Remember when they changed the name to Brandy Wines?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that place so much. When I was at the prison, we used to have chits when we got keys. We'd have to give a metal chit with our name on it. So I like Brandy Wine so much. They actually on my chit, instead of my name, they put in what do you call when they do that? They put in brandy wines. That was on my check. The name of our club, because I was a social drinker back then. Bo, as Mike knows, and so Brandy Wines was my place. If you ever go there, Mike?
Where were these clubs? That sounds familiar to
South
me.
Main Street, the engine
South Main
company.
Street.
Then it was Brandy Wines.
The
Okay.
Pelham House was right down in the basement, down on
Yeah.
down on the other side toward the river.
Muldoon Saloon. Muldoon
Yep.
Saloon.
Yep.
Yeah, I went
That's
to-
when Providence was hopping with jazz. You can go. There was jazz everywhere.
And country too, or Desperados.
Yep.
Everything's
There was
hot.
that's
Did
right.
you just
44
shush me for
West.
Desperado?
the clubs were hopping back then, Bo. Back then, all the night scene.
Shooters.
They just sound all like strip club names.
They really do.
Where 44 West, you could see the guys.
Stevie, how are the kids?
Good. I told them
No.
15 minutes to not die. So as I'm coming down the stairs, I'm like, don't die. They're like, we're dying. I'm like, all right, fuck it.
The babysitter, Stevie Collins.
Yes, sir. Hire me.
When you when you going to Austin?
Me? I'm
Oh.
going next Friday because I got to not tell my mom that that's what I'm doing. So I moved my birthday party because I was sick and I didn't know if I was going to have COVID. So I canceled everything with my family and my friends and everything. So I'm cramming it all into Friday. And then I'll probably leave the very next morning, probably like 8 o'clock.
You're not telling your mom you're going to Austin?
No, she's not a chance. No.
So I'm going to take you off the list, Stevie, for Monday's open mic.
Oh, yeah. That was good. I was totally going to text you.
So why don't you want to tell your mom, Stevie? Why don't you want to tell your mom? She get upset?
Oh, yeah. She'll freak out. Of course.
Now,
she will.
do you think your mom might watch this show?
No. She doesn't watch anything.
Is she
Watches
on
nothing.
Is she on Facebook?
Nope. Actually, she is to get coupons, but that's about it.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Like, go
Mikey,
text-
you should be making something in the fryer later there, whatever the heck. What do you call that thing? Air filter. What do you call it?
It is
Air fryer.
It's a Dash air fryer.
Well, why you should have made something during the show so you could have showed us.
I gotta buy some stuff to put into it. Thing is big. It's gigantic.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no
you know what
food.
is good?
I'm going
Toast,
to John's.
toast and sandwiches and those things. Is
I
good.
have my refrigerator is all filled with Twins takeout.
Bo hasn't been to Twins. Tell them what they got there.
What?
Bo, you gotta come. You gotta come
Twins
and hang
Pizza.
out.
Twins Pizza.
Stevie and I go there. It is an iconic restaurant in North Providence. It's been there for 60 years, maybe
Since
even
I
more
was
than
born,
60
since
years.
I was born, practically.
Right. Been there a long time. They have great food, still family owned and operated. Staff has been there for a long time. They treat you nice. They're very kind.
Clean.
The fun place. It's clean. You can go and relax.
It's
You're gonna,
clean. The bathrooms are clean. Everything's
Mikey,
clean.
Call me.
yeah. I'm telling you, Allison, we got to hang out and do that. The last time I was out was with Steve.
Yeah,
was
tell her
a-
how long we were
Oh,
there.
He's
I
princess
told her
me.
to go
I
for a quick
understand.
lunch. We went for a quick lunch. My wife was texting me. She thought I got kidnapped.
Mikey is known to talk. Mikey can talk. If you get on the phone, Mike,
Oh,
just
man.
XO 2 hours because you're going to be on the phone too. If you got a
It was
doctor's
a-
appointment in an hour, you're not going to make it.
It was a 6-cigarette break lunch. I
Yeah.
counted. I'll be right back.
But we
Yeah,
had
I'll have
fun
a
that
cigarette.
day, though, didn't we? We had a lot of fun that day.
We had a lot of fun. I enjoyed my grinder. You had your pitcher of beer, and
Yep.
then your pitcher of beer, and then a
Ginger
couple of other
brandy.
shots, ginger brandy.
Are you serious, Mike?
Yeah, the waitress says to Steve, he's not driving, is he?
I said no, but I mean, he wasn't even drunk or anything. A matter of fact, I thought it would slow the conversation down, but he had more to talk about. But we were talking a lot. I mean, we talked everything about we talked about all the disciples, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
And we talked about everybody, how the earth was made, how the planets came in line. We talked about everything. Tom.
We covered a lot of topics.
But you didn't talk about Allison's kitchen.
No,
Oh, we didn't get it. Now, if Allison were there, we could have. Because that's like my capacity for alcohol, I'm not proud to say, can be scary. So we settled in the pocket there, and We're just going. We're on all 8 cylinders, baby. Me and Stevie DeNuccio are just rolling it. So I'm ordering half pitches. So then I get into the half pitches in the shots, and I tell her to put them in a snifter, making a deep pour. So she says to Steve, he's not driving, is he?
Mikey,
said no.
20. Go ahead, Stevie.
I said,
Oh, I
no,
didn't have
he's
enough.
driving. And she says, I'm not going to give him any more. And he said, he seems fine. He's not driving. You sure? I says, I'm positive. I'm the guy that's driving him. She says, I'm not giving him any more.
Hey,
That was Gina.
what's today? February 2nd?
February
Yeah.
2nd.
In 19 days, somehow I made it to 63 years old, and 25 days will be 4 years without a drink. So
Praise God.
Not easy for me. Not easy for me. I was
Praise
known to have a
God.
cocktail. Back in the day, Mike.
I know. Hey, I don't drink like I used to back in the day, but
Mikey, if I was drinking right now, we would go back to those days.
Oh yeah.
I would pick you up 7 nights a week, and we would be hitting it hard. But I slowed down.
Yep.
Stevie, you didn't know Stevie.
Oh,
I
I
didn't get to
saw
meet
you
it.
drink, but you were another one that never got drunk.
Did you see me drink back in the day, Stevie?
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, I've known you since Terry had her transplants, right?
Yeah.
So that would be what, 8 years?
Yeah.
And I remember you sitting at the bar, and that $75 would go real quick. You'd have some food, you'd be like on number 14,
Hey.
and you would not know it.
If I made $50, $60 or $100 at a gig, by the time I got done, I owed the place money. Between what I ate, Bo, and what I drank, I owed money. I said, "Where's my money? You owe us $50."
I know, huh?
And it was bad, Alison. Alison, I don't know if you remember me back in the day when I was having a cocktail or two.
But I never remember you
I remember you always had a beer in your hand, but I don't remember you falling on the floor. Or anything.
Never. I never seen John that way. Never.
Yeah.
That's how I've always known John, a professional. He doesn't.
Professional drinker. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to be a professional drinker, but it didn't work. It didn't work out
Isn't
quite
that
so
what we're
well.
all here for?
Hey, Stevie, you go to Texas and you go to the grassy knolls. I don't mean the thing you smoke. I mean, you're going to go to the grassy knolls and check it out.
Hey, I'm almost 4 years with even no drugs. Hey, me and John, same time.
Wow.
Yeah, 20
That's good.
in 2 days. It'll be 4 years, no nothing.
That's
Except for
good.
just drinking and smoking cigarettes, which, now I'm an American drug addict, but nothing else.
There
Hell
you
I
yeah.
don't notice
Land
a
of the
thing.
free.
You're a corporate
home of
drug addict.
Steve.
Lucha,
never-
you're talking about the town common because I went to Austin many moons ago, but every Friday you get out of work and you go to the town common, the greens they call it, and
Hmm?
a live band is playing for free, and everyone just lets loose every Friday.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't really have plans. I'm just gonna ebb and flow. I know comics there, so I'm just gonna kind of, grab onto coattails all over the place.
You
and see
got
wherever I go.
are there some comics out there that used to be from here, local guys?
Yeah, there's Ben Smith, Marie Forster, Patrick DePari, and that's it as far as I know. But it's good enough for me. I'll bounce around.
Tell
Oh,
tell
yeah.
Marie I said hello. Tell Marie I said hello, and thanks for the coffee table. She gave me a coffee table once.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
How long you
Yeah,
gone
no,
for,
I'll
Steve?
definitely let her know.
You gotta be there for a week?
Domenico moved down to Texas.
Who?
Steven. Oh, and I gotta find his name.
D'Amico.
Yeah, there you go. Didn't he move to Texas?
D'Amico.
He moved out there. He told me, I think he's coming back. I'm not sure if he's moving back but he's giving me a Facebook message. He was coming back, so I'm not sure if it was for a visit or I don't know what's going on. But he was doing comedy at the pub there for a little while, Steve. I don't know, you probably didn't get to know him.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I got him as a friend. I don't think I do.
Yeah.
And you can make that ride in 2 days?
Yeah, it's 29 hour drive, so I'll just do 15 hours a day.
How long
Is
are
your-
you going for?
Is
Easy.
your car ready for it?
Yeah, it's brand new.
Oh, there you go, dude.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm in
That's
debt,
just-
baby. I'm
I
kidding.
keep
What kind
asking.
of
But,
car, what
this-
kind of car do you have?
It's a 2017 Nissan Altima. It's my first big boy car.
There you go. Nice ride.
Yeah, it's a step up from the Prius. This car has brakes, pretty great. The last car didn't have those.
You don't have brakes.
No. I made it for the last, I think, 6 months without brakes, and last year and a half without an inspection sticker.
Are you
So-
gonna bring it in to have them give it a once over to make sure you can make that journey?
I'm sure it'll
See,
be fine.
this is the grandfather and dad in me speaking to you,
Oh.
advising you to bring it in, have them give it a once over, make sure you're ready for the long haul.
I can do that. I do have days before I actually have to do anything.
I'm
yeah.
going to give you advice too, Stevie. Then you won't have any adventures if you do any of that.
Yeah.
That's true, bro. That is
You just
true.
take off with whatever gas is in the tank, or whatever snacks you could throw in the back,
Oh yeah.
and then you just like on the road that.
It's crunching. I'm gonna be bringing all this nonsense too. I got cameras, lights.
Is your girl going with you?
No. She doesn't even know. You know before she does. I made this decision an hour or two ago.
Or you're just gonna tell her I'm going to Austin?
Thing is done.
Yeah. So she went to work. I'm spending the entire week here, and then in about an hour, she's gonna find out the news.
You might have your first fight.
You might have your first
There
beat.
you go, Allison. There you go. Allison is right.
I'm just gonna say this: makeup sex. Okay.
See, perfect. Now I have two things to look forward to. A milestone in the relationship. B, who doesn't love makeup sex? This is a win-win.
Well, Stevie, we wish you luck. And how long you staying out there for?
Either a week or until I get bored. I don't have too many plans or any guidelines. But yeah, once I have to go back to work, I'll go back to work.
Now, when you get there, do you have to quarantine for like 14 days?
I'm gonna get here.
I don't know. I just got cleared this morning. I
say
don't have
anything.
COVID. So I think I'm already fine. I'm not making contact with any new people. I have it in writing, so I think I'm good to go.
Sounds good.
It's not like anybody's
So you
flat
get
fire.
on the airplane.
Yeah, right. That would ruin it. That's the weirdest thing in the world. They get you clear, and then you go on an airplane with like 30 strangers.
And it sucks with the mask on too. Take the quickest flight or
Yeah,
something.
right.
On the way, or
You gotta stay 6 feet apart before you get on the plane. And
And
then
then-
when you're on the plane, then you can sit
Yeah.
next to each other and then take your masks off. So that's
Stevie,
cool.
Steve,
now
does your rocket ship have a slicer? You look like you're going to space. Where the hell are you going? Nuts.
I just decided I got bored with the art studio, so then I went on the beach, and now I'm in space. I should change it to something that's more fitting for me. Let me see.
I've been in
I
space
remember
for a
when
long time.
when Mike did this, it became really fun. There
Now
we
he's
go.
at Disney.
There I'm more fitting
Oh,
now.
yeah,
This is where I
yeah.
belong.
That's
You're
the
out of
most
your mind.
DeNuccio.
Mikey, you know what time it is?
No, it's not. Is it time to wrap up?
Yes, it's time for a wrap, Mike.
We
It's
didn't
an hour.
even- we didn't
We
even
do
get into-
about an hour. By the time we do the wrap with everybody, it's close to an hour. We can't stay on here for 5 hours. Mike always wants to stay on. If it was up to him, the show would go live until he got to Austin. Mike would be in the.
Yeah, let's do
Mike, we
it.
can't do this, Mike. We gotta, unless you want to cook something in the air fryer.
I
whatever
don't
the heck
have
you call it.
anything to throw in the air fryer.
But
Otherwise,
twins, you got stuff from Twins. Heat it up.
yeah, but you don't heat it. Allison, do you heat that stuff up in the air fryer?
Might as
No.
well.
Yes.
You don't do that, do you?
Yeah, you totally can.
I don't.
I put it in the oven, 400 for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Then
the
I
same
drop
thing.
it on my new plates I bought. I bought a whole new dinerware
What
set
the
too.
hell? You just keep buying and buying and buying. Do you ever just
I
sit
know.
down one day and say, I'm not gonna buy anything?
He's
You
waiting
know-
for the next stimulus check. He's got more to buy.
There you go,
When's the
man.
next one? I need it. I need it.
I am a retailer's dream. A retailer's dream.
Hey, I'm selling a bunch of crap, Mikey. If you want to skim through my pictures.
I
need
like
my
that.
phone?
I like
I'll
that,
look- I'll look
Alison.
through.
I saw that at Mary Annie Funeral Home next to the casket. I love those lamps.
It's crazy.
I don't have any.
Well, we gotta wrap this up.
That's fine.
Plug your next show with the 50 states and tell us what you want to say for your wrap up.
This Wednesday I do the Comedy Outhouse with Simply Courtney and my friend Billy Joe Gillespie. And then Hackseat, of course, is on Thursday. I have in Martin Fettleman. He's a comic from LA. But my show, which Stevie was on, we did the first one, was for Rhode Island, and he killed it. But the next Comedy Road show, which is featuring California, is Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can find it on Facebook. You can go to my Facebook. You'll find it.
Sounds good, Bo. Thanks for coming on tonight. And again, we always thank you for getting us going with the Zoom because, as you remember, I had no clue. Bo walked me through every step. It did take a few weeks before we finally got it down. But we appreciate Bo. He's come into the comedy scene a couple of years or whatever it's been, and he's really gotten into it, and he's doing really well. So we're happy to have you on, Bo, and we appreciate all the help you've given a lot of comics, not just me, but a lot of comics.
Love you, baby.
You're an inspiration to us all, John.
Yeah, you really helped us a lot. We really appreciate it. Alison O'Donnell with a brand new kitchen that we need to walk in with socks. What are you gonna say to wrap it up?
I hope we have another storm soon. I'm coming to your house because you have
Friday.
less food. Mike's got the air fryer, but he doesn't have any food. So what good is it? I'm coming to your house.
I'll have smoked turkey from CVS for you.
There you go. But,
No problem. If you're coming, I'll buy 2 containers of it.
All right, I'll bring the crackers.
All right, Alison. Good luck on a date too. Wherever you.
If it happens,
supposed
I'm thinking he's gonna forget.
I'm a wonderful backup plan.
Allison, I told you, stop dating guys with dementia. You don't want to listen to
I
them.
didn't know everything was going so well until I started hearing the same stories over and over.
Allison, you got to go with guys less than 80. You know what I mean? When they hit 80, it's kind of like, you got to, I know they got cash, but you know what I mean, Allison?
Not getting any younger or prettier. You take what you can get. You know?
You're a beautiful girl. You're my baby sister. We love you. Thanks for coming on. And happy birthday to the twin grandsons. And wish you the best twin grandsons. Stevie's got 2 kids upstairs. God knows what they're doing. You better get up there. What are you going to say to wrap it up, Stevie?
Well, I got 2 shows. I got one at the PVD event spaces on the 24th. And then I got on the 27th, I think it'll be a Sunday, and I will be at the Comedy Connection doing fun stuff.
What are you going to do over there? Is it a showcase?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
I think it's the first showcase since the pandemic, so it's been a full, at least a full year.
Yeah. Well, good luck with those. Good luck with Austin, and good luck with those shows. What do you got, Bo? You say something?
Who's running the? No, I was just curious what was going on at Comedy Connection.
It is Dennis.
Oh, Dennis Mello.
Yeah.
All right. It's not Brian Bowden running that night.
Not this one. So I don't know if it's going to be a long running thing or if it's a one-off. I have.
Good luck with that. Tell the guys I said hello there because haven't been there in a while. And good luck in Austin. Stevie DeNuccio.
Yeah, we miss it. You know what I do, John? I go to Dave's Marketplace in Cranston or in Warwick just to see if I can run into you. That's where I go shopping.
I'm at Dave's Market in Cranston, boy.
Shit. All right. I'll figure it out. We'll get.
Call me when you're in Austin. If you're running into trouble, call me in Austin. Stevie DeNuccio, what are you going to say to wrap it up?
Well, I do my shows every day behind the deli counter where I work, and I'm not going to mention the place. So you could come there on a Monday. We have our open mics. We didn't have one this past Monday because of the bad storm we were supposed to get. And of course, my next show is going to be with Mike. Mike and I were just going to hit Twin Pizza and just close the freaking place down. I'm thinking
There you
that's
go,
what we're
baby.
gonna
There
do.
you go. I like that.
You better take a vacation day when you go. What are you going to say, Allison?
They need to invite me.
You're coming. I want to hear more about that kitchen. Bring your microwave with you. We'll sell it right at the place.
No, I'll take the convection oven out of the wall. I'm keeping the microwave.
All right, guys. Mike Cronin's got the last word. I know what he's going to say, but go ahead, Mike.
I am humbled and honored to have
Every
been
time.
part of
Every
this
time he says that.
esteemed panel. A lot of fun tonight. I tell you, man, there's 2 things I would love to do. I'd love to get a camera crew, go to where Steve works at the deli, and do like a hidden camera thing so we can film Steve in action. And then I would also like to film you, Johnny P, on the phone talking to customer support. I think those two would be absolutely hilarious. Bo, man, it was great hanging out
Bo
with
will
you.
tell you, he was my customer support. He'll tell
I
you.
want to check out these shows that Bo's got going on. Allison, man, always great to see you.
Stevie
Number
Collins.
nine.
The kitchen
Number
thing
9.
coming together here. I want to see that happening. Stevie Collins, I did vote not to let you in. I got to be honest.
Hey, why would you do such a thing?
Because you were
I'm a
like,
national treasure.
you were like a half hour late, but man, Stevie Collins has got the best smile ever. Stevie Collins should be in Colgate commercials. This
Oh,
kid is
stop it.
so handsome.
hey, look at
His
these.
Oh, you
smile
gotta
would
make me
light up the
blush.
eastern
Oh my
border.
God. Have you guys ever seen those Steve Odenkirk, Odekirk things where he turns the heads upside down so that the chin is the forehead, and then he sticks the tongue up, it's got like the tongue hanging out, and he has eyes. Oh my God, it's hysterical. You have to check it out. I have it on VHS, otherwise I'd share it.
And on that note,
Steve Odenkirk.
it's a wrap, Mike.
It's a wrap, boys and
I
girls.
want to thank
God bless.
everybody
Love
for
you
coming
all.
on. Yeah, it's a wrap, Mike. Mike's got a beautiful hat. Stevie, go back to the kids. And we all, Allison, Bo, Stevie, thanks for coming on. Mikey, I'll see you
We love
guys
you,
again
baby.
soon. Good luck in Austin, Stevie.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys.
Film the journey, Steve.